welcome to a quick edition of Marvel Talk Live. I am, of course, Ol'Ed and Fries, joined as always by Andre C. Unfortunately, the Empress is not able to be here as she is enjoying some World Cup action and doing all kinds of fantastic work for that. And we hope that she is enjoying herself with the World Cup. Lord knows, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I have to say one thing. Canada got their first ever win at the World Cup today. 6-0 win over Qatar. Awesome. Me and Bobby will talk about this on Sunday.
Fantastic. All I know about the World Cup is that the Scottish fans have become the favorites of Boston.
That's what I hear. I hear that. Yeah.
Yeah. They have been everywhere on social media. The people of Boston have adopted the Scottish people so far to it that Scottish women are posting TikToks and Instagram reels being like, just so you understand, Boston, you have to send them back. We need them back. So the Scottish women have told us that we cannot keep the men, that we have to send them back. So unfortunately, we have to lose the Tartan army at some point. Hopefully not too soon. But we're not here to talk about the World Cup because Lord knows I would be useless at that.
I would be like just above you. Like, I don't know a lot, but I'm following, and I slightly started watching the footy this past year, so I'm still lost in the tournament. But
we are here to talk about something that we're both pretty familiar with, which is Marvel. More importantly, we got 2 trailers to show you, one of which neither of us has seen, one of which I have seen. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy both of these trailers. We're going to watch the big one first, and then X-Men 97 will come second. This is the tickets on sale trailer for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Here we go. Oh, hold on. It's not playing.
What is happening to me? Did you miss me, Spidey? I'm losing my mind. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Final semester MIT.
Dad, who do you think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
What the? Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see. You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
What do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Yo, Spider-Man, you okay? Did you get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Hey!
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine. This whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you, just gonna let him go himself? I love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that. No matter how powerful you become.
I miss you, mate. Huh. All right. Just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh. Did you stretch? You a big stretcher? It's so good for you. You ready?
Perfection. Oh, God. Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God. I want it now. Why do I have to wait another month? I want it now.
Yeah.
This is the first time that I realized in the time of the trailers that it's been 4 years. I didn't realize there was big of a time jump. So they're done college at this point. They're finishing college.
Yeah, they're skipping to the end, so it's going to be a 4-year jump, which makes sense because it's going to put that puts it in current day MCU then.
Yeah, because again,
No Way Home was so far in the cinematic universe. No Way Home is so far long ago that this jumps it to current day MCU. From what I understand, based on show notes that we've seen from them, where they leaked pages of the script with Daniel Destin Cretton's notes, with things like that. Apparently, it supposedly takes place after the first season of Born Again, potentially after the second season. Nobody's able to pinpoint exactly where. It definitely takes place after season 1. Daredevil is obviously back in doing his Daredevil thing at this point.
Yeah,
we knew Matt was back because we'd seen Matt in No Way Home, but he's back to doing Daredevil in this.
And again, at the end of Daredevil, we were all speculating when this would take place because of the chief of staff giving him the key. So we think that she's maybe the mayor by this point or something, or So it might be post. We don't know, but. Oh my god, I'm so excited, and I love that Ned is still like Spider-Man's biggest fan. Like that's so good. I love that. I love.
Can we talk about the fact that this trailer? So, for those that haven't been watching things like New Rockstars and rumors and videos like that,
that's me.
Sadie Sink is in this movie.
Yeah,
you wouldn't know it based on this trailer. Because we didn't really see her in this trailer. Where we did see her in the original trailer for the first time. Sadie Sink is rumored to be playing Jean Grey, which seems to be the overarching villain that we're probably going to be getting. A version of Jean Grey that's hopping from body to body with their telepathic powers.
Now, my question is, does her be, if it is Jean Grey, is this another universe's Jean Grey? That's a question. Because we're about to enter this doomsday multiverse secret war. Maybe this is the Jean Grey that's here from another universe, and this isn't the Jean Grey we're gonna get Sadie Sink as Jean Grey going forward, which I'm fine with, but maybe this isn't the version of her that we're getting, because we're supposed to be getting old school X-Men in the next one, right? So that'd be Famke Janssen, or
if we're getting Sadie Sink as Jean Grey beyond Secret Wars, yes. If we get her beyond that, if she's in the X-Men movie that they've started to have rumored casting for popping up here, there, and everywhere last few days, as they're finally getting a script together for that, and it looks like they're finally building a cast. If she's going to be in that, I don't want her to be Jean Grey. I don't want to see her as Jean Grey before that. I don't want there to be anybody from the X-Men that we're bringing from this side to the next side, unless it's somebody we've already been introduced to. By the way, I forgot that the comments were here. I thought we were recording. Hello, Bobby. Melball. Thank you for joining us. We greatly appreciate it, Melball. I apologize for those comments, as I forgot we were live. I honestly thought we were recording.
I have the comments up, and I'm wondering, I wonder why he's not playing them. Why he didn't put any of them?
Because I didn't even have them up, so I didn't even look. Nope. So, that's the thing. I'm super psyched that we didn't see Sadie Sink here. I love that this is a Spider-Man focused trailer, basically 6 weeks out from the movie. Tickets went on sale in the United States. Tickets sold like wildfire. 4th best overall 24-hour advance sales in the history of cinema. According to a source that I saw today, it's top 4 all time. That's good news. It's good news for the MCU that people are going to be coming out to see this. We'll wait to see as we get closer if that will continue to derive into income, because while this may then open massive, it may not necessarily hold well if the movie's no good. Based on everything I've seen, I'm expecting a good movie. But we can't forget the elephant of the room. This is a 2 hour and 30-minute runtime movie. AMC has this listed as 2 hours, 30 minutes. With the AMC trailers on this, that means we're looking at nearly 3 hours from the moment trailers start rolling until the moment the credits end in the AMC theaters that I'm going to have to be sitting through.
Not that much. If you think about Endgame was a 3 hour movie itself on top of everything else. And
yeah, but
and Spider-Man has earned a longer runtime. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm because again, this is a character that's built up so well that I'm not mad. Again, it's not a 3 hour movie itself. Remember, Endgame was probably 3.5 with the trailers and all the extras, right? So yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it's going to be an excessive runtime movie. And that's something we definitely need to take into consideration as we go. But yeah, I think that's a winner. I think that was fantastic. I think that was sensational, and I'm very excited for what comes next with that movie. Yeah. However, that's not our only trailer for the day.
This is the one very interested in. Like,
I was going to say, I was very interested in that one. I've seen this. So this one is something slightly more known to me, and I've been able to watch a little bit of it. Here we go with the season 2 official trailer for X-Men 97.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the reaches of tomorrow, we stand together right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men. We're back, baby.
Yeah, baby. Yes.
We're back.
And as Melball says it right there in the comment. We do so badly. Man, I wish I was a preteen again. Fuck.
That looks fantastic. I'm super excited. 2 weeks. We'll be getting that. It's already out on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics seem to adore it. Early critics reviews had it at 100% on Rotten Tomatoes the moment it dropped for critics reviews. I'm going ahead to looking it up right now just to see where it sits currently. Tell me your thoughts on what you saw there.
It jumbled so quickly, but again, I'm just excited. I think we all kind of had the feeling.
I think you're muted. No, you're good. I just didn't have audio going.
Oh, okay. I apologize. Yeah. Again, I'm looking forward to the time jumps and everything. Seeing 3 different eras fighting it out. very much. I am very excited for that because I think it looks. Again, I know they did Age of Apocalypse back in the X-Men series back in the day. Lots of great stuff has been done with it, but like to do this to do the entire season based around it while jumping them through time, I think is going to be really cool, really fun, and I'm just excited to see how I think you have the trauma that Rogue is dealing with, losing Gambit, how she's going to come about it, and like getting does he get resurrected? Because wasn't he one of the?
He is one of the Horsemen of Apocalypse in different versions of the comics.
Yeah, so maybe he comes back as a Horseman at some point, like, and then we get him back once Apocalypse is defeated. Like, there's a lot of really cool stuff in this that makes me excited for this. And this is only a couple weeks away.
Yep, July 1st.
And is it all dropping at once, or are we getting like
nobody knows?
Okay.
I'm going to assume it's going to be like last season, which means we're going to get a handful of episodes here and there.
Okay.
Okay. I think they'll spread it out just a little bit to get to Spider-Man Brand New Day. So we might get if they're.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was going to say, if we predict this, Spider-Man comes out technically on the 31st, but it's going to be out on the 30th. Yeah. So do we see the final episodes dropping on the 29th? Because that would mean 2 a week. Because I think they're doing 10 episodes again. So it'll be 2 on the 1st, 2 on the 8th, 2 on the 15th, 2 on the 22nd, and 2 on the 29th.
I mean, that would work.
You could drop it that way.
You could.
Yeah.
It is currently sitting right now. Season 2 reviews are sitting at 17 reviews, 100%.
Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all.
The one thing I'm going to say, and we're not going to go into why this matters, but we are going to say that this will matter, is the fact is I want to see, because of how long it's had to be, because of the change of direction with the people running the show, with the showrunner having been replaced,
because the other one was
how well does season 2 hold up to season 1?
I think again, this is my guess, but with it being one overarching story, because again, yes, there was technically one story in season 1, but it was one story told over a bunch of different stories.
Yeah.
Where this is one story told over 3 separate storylines.
Yeah, it's going to be the current X-Men, the past, and the past, the current, and the present. Yeah.
But all 3 are technically an interweaving storyline where we had that weird episode where it was all about Jubilee and old Jubilee and young Jubilee, which don't know if it was you or me that wasn't a fan of that one. Yeah, Montana. Yeah, okay. I don't dislike that episode. It wasn't for me. But we're not gonna have. I don't feel like we're gonna have that kind of jumble where an episode kind of takes over. Everything's gonna have a flow through this season. It is what I'm guessing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I feel like the flow through is probably what we're gonna see.
I'm interested to see how they weave the Askanis of the future, where we're fighting Apocalypse, to the past where Xavier and Magneto are helping him rise to power. Like, I think there's going to be a really interesting give and take with all of this, as well as watching, people who are so tied to time travel in this, with Forge and Bishop going ahead and being the catalyst for, we've got to go get the X-Men. Seeing Magneto's other child, the one that no X-Men story has ever tried to tell on television, with Polaris being the daughter of Magneto. She is the third she's the third child of Magneto behind Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Technically, the Gifted did have her in it.
Yes, but they did not have her as the child of Magneto, which again is the whole point of this. Yeah,
she was Magneto's kid in that one, wasn't she?
I don't know.
But she
The
was
Gifted was something I briefly watched.
She was a character on the show. It wasn't like she wasn't arcing her story. This would be the first polarity.
And also, the Gifted was in no mean shape or form Marvel.
It was great though. I fucking love that show.
But no, I think X-Men 97 is going to be. We loved that show when we watched it last year. When we watched it, I was gonna say last year. When we watched it a few years ago, we loved that show.
Mm-hmm.
Season 3 is already in, I believe, post-production at this point now. They are telling us we're going to get seasons much quicker for this show going forward. Brad Winterbaum is on record as saying all of the animated shows are hopefully going to be yearly releases.
And so this is a weird little thing. I was at the Edmonton Expo last fall, and there was a dude that was a writer on the original X-Men show who is a consulting guy and helps with like some of like the storyboarding and stuff. He was there and he had a storyboard. It didn't really show anything because it just kind of had the X-Men kind of pictured up, looking like the old. But he was talking about it being them already starting to work on season 3.
Mm-hmm.
That was last September when I was at that panel. So they were already starting work on season 3, and then we're all like, "Well, when's season 2 coming?" And he's like, "Probably next year sometime." He said later in the year. So
season 2 was supposed to come out last year and then got pushed to this year, and that's why we're getting it now. But like I said, going forward, we can expect to see new seasons of Spider-Man, Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, and X-Men 97 year in and year out.
That's good. Well, again, I think because of the head of the show, they had to scrap a lot, and they had to go back to the drawing board, redo a lot of things, rewrite, reanimate, re-record, and that's what delayed this season.
And that's the interesting thing. If you liked the story that and again, we're not getting into why you got rid of him. It's probably a good thing you did. My bigger thing is, it almost feels like if you liked what he did, as in like the work he did on the show, and regardless of all the other things he did, you didn't necessarily need to redo all his old work.
Yeah, but again, then they're required to put credit on it, put credit on his name. They credited
him for all of season 1 when they got rid of him before that
But with that ready to go, they weren't going to scrap that. But to scrap a second season where they don't want to put his name on, outside of maybe there's an executive producer credit for him, being that he did technically create the first season.
The first season, so he's considered an executive producer.
So he'll probably have his name in tiny little writing in that there. But instead of having to put it in big letters as the showrunner still, I can see why they would.
No, I get it. I get it. I'm just annoyed that I've had to wait so long for it, and I'm just like, if you liked what you had, you should have just gone with it and suffered. 100%. If the worst thing we have to do is have his name on it, because let's put it this way, he's not the first pest that we've had to suffer through with his name on everything X-Men related because he was a part of it.
Oh, the music.
Yeah, Bryan Singer.
I wasn't going to say his name. I just said the music.
Oh, no, I'll go out there and say that one because that one's been proven and
that's true.
Well done for over 2 decades. No, Bryan Singer was on every X-Men production from the 2000s X-Men that he did. And he was on everything X-Men going forward because of the fact that the stuff he did. Yeah. So it's just, it is what it is. But
I can see why they don't want to.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I don't want to associate him with it either. That being said, I just want the best show possible. And if he had the best show possible and it was done, why waste more money? Especially when you've just fired your entire visual effects department. Why waste more money?
True.
Andre,
they're hiring one like a per.
They're hired per project now, per DM basis.
So dumb.
Andre, tell the good people what you've got coming up and where they can find you.
Shit. I got 3 things going on in real life. Check out go to Backburner Video. Check YouTube.com/Backburner Video. Check out the newest episode of Pops Up Presents. It was myself and AWS sitting down with my favorite wrestler of all time. I don't care what anybody says; he's my favorite wrestler of all time, Michael Richard Blaze. A man I've been able to call a friend for a long time now. We sat down with him. We talked about his career. We talked about a bunch of stuff. I learned new things about this guy, and I've been a fan of this guy since 2008. And I learned new things in this interview. We talked about his life, talked about his career. Gable talked about his brother, who this Saturday he is going to face off with at Love Pro Wrestling, which I get to be part of that event in the early part of the day, getting to ring announce the early show. But I'm so excited. So go check that out. It was such a well done interview, an hour and 20 minutes. Just so much good stuff in there. I highly recommend it to anybody. And then you can check me out here Sunday morning. We'll be in Point of View with Bob Munson. Maybe Ed if he ever shows up again. We don't know. Maybe someday. We don't know. It may happen. Show up.
I may bless you with my presence at some point.
Hopefully sometime soon. I have found a new game that that I want to start playing on the Sunday show. It's a very quick game that we will be able to play. And it will be audiences will be able to join us in this game. It's going to be a fun little game we're going to play. And it can be played every week because it's going to be we're going to find out on Sunday when I introduce. Might not play it on Sunday, but we're going to introduce this. I'm going to introduce the possibility of playing this game on Point of View. I think it's going to be a fun little one, especially during the football season, American football season. But yeah, so check that out this Sunday. Point of View.
While she's not here, we do want to go ahead and publicize the great empress of our local establishment, Miss Peggy here. And you can go ahead and catch all of her work at OpheliaPayne.com, where she has all of her gaming reviews. Follow her at _Ophelia_Payne on Twitter. And there you will find everything she's got going on. You'll see all of her tweets for all of the wonderful things. She's been doing all kinds of watch-alongs of the gaming presentation stuff as they're announcing games, so you can go ahead and check out her live streams on both YouTube and Twitch, and you can find all of that at OpheliaPayne.com or on her Twitter page at _Ophelia_Payne, where you can go ahead and find all of that great work. I know she's doing some fantastic things for the World Cup as of right now. You can, of course, catch me at all the wonderful places there. But more importantly, you can catch our local establishment at all these wonderful places, including at Ol'Ed Podcast on all your favorite social media platforms, and including YouTube and Twitch at our local establishment, where you can find this wonderful video and all the other wonderful videos that we've got coming up. Remember, if you like it, go ahead and like the videos, subscribe to the channel so you can go ahead and be notified every time Marvel Talk comes out with brand new content, as we will have a bunch of brand new content coming. Like we said, we're going to be reviewing X-Men 97 Season 2 in the month of July. We are also going to be, at the beginning of April, covering Spider-Man Brand New Day review. The weekend that it comes out, we'll probably have that.
April? You mean August?
August. But I'm sorry, August. August is going to be a busy month for me. I'm already stressed about it, and it's only just started.
Shit. It's going to be month 3. I got that. I got Spider-Man. I'm going to see Spider-Man on the 1st. I'm going to see Super Troopers. I got so much coming in August. Plus my birthday.
You'll also probably catch some of us in some form or fashion at the end of this month, going ahead and talking Supergirl, because that comes out next weekend. So
next weekend, I've got tickets.
I have my tickets for opening night. I'm going to go again opening night and hope that it's better than Superman. Again, it's not a high bar to pass.
You're an idiot. Superman was great. You're wrong.
It was a movie that happened. But make sure you go ahead and stay tuned. In about 30 minutes time from right now, Papa Smokes and Bobby Munson are going to be back here with Ring Respect Radio. And if I remember correctly, they're talking about the High Chief Peter Maivia this week and some of that old school wrestling. So go ahead and give them a watch tonight to find out exactly what they've got going on. They'll be back at just after 9 o'clock Eastern time. But for Andre C, I have been Ol'Ed Ed Fries. We will catch you next time. Goodbye.